Hi, welcome to the tutorial on pandas.apply function. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to explain the use of pandas.apply function and implement it. Let's understand pandas.apply function with the help of a problem statement. Consider that we want to make a new column as luxury home. A house can be called a luxury home if any two of the three conditions are met. Condition of the house is either good or excellent. Overall grade is greater than or equal to 8. Waterfront view is present. Let's first look at the Python implementation. For this, we start by initializing a column data luxury home with zeros. Next, we define a loop that we will traverse through every single element of the data frame. We have seen this format before. Inside the loop, we declare a variable count equal to 0. This variable will keep track of the number of conditions satisfied. Now, we simply check the three conditions whether they are true or not using the conditional statements. If the conditions are true, the count variable goes up by 1. After checking the conditions, I am checking the value of the count variable. If it is greater than or equal to 2, then the condition for the luxury house is true and we will fill the element in the new column as yes. So let's run this cell and see how it does. Well, it seems to be taking quite a bit of time. I would recommend you to get yourself a cup of coffee. Well, that took quite a bit of time. Now, let's try to do the same operation using the pandas.apply function and see how well it does this operation. For this, we begin by defining a function luxury_home which expects a list of the three elements. We have given the name row to this list. Inside this function, we define the same series of logic as we did before, except we do not define a loop as pandas.apply will handle it. You should take a close look at the pattern that we are following in the luxury_home function. It expects elements of a list in a particular sequence to work. In this case, the sequence happens to be waterfront view, condition of the house, overall grade. Once we define the luxury_home function, we use the data and the respective column names, call the apply function, and we pass the luxury_home functions as a parameter to the apply function. You should note that the luxury_home function will only work with three elements. Therefore, I'm using only three columns of the data frame we need, which are waterfront view, condition of the house, and overall grade. Also, we are passing them in the same sequence as expected by the function. Now, before I run this cell, I want you to guess how much time it will take to run. Considering the fact that Python took a while to run, let's run this cell. Whoa, surprised? The operation that we performed using loop took 7 to 8 minutes on my system, whereas performing the operation using the pandas.apply function only took a few seconds. So we can easily conclude that an operation using pandas.apply function is a few hundred times faster than the same operation using the simple Python loop. Now, this might seem like an advantage of only 7 or 8 minutes. But in the real world, datasets often contain over 100,000 observations which can take hours to manipulate. In that scenario, using the advanced functions of pandas instead of loops makes a major difference in the processing time. Now that we have demonstrated the benefits of advanced pandas functions for data manipulation in comparison to Python code, it is strongly recommended that you rely on using pandas for shorter, comprehensible, and efficient code. With this, we have completed the third module on Introduction to Python. I would recommend you to understand these concepts thoroughly and go over them again if required, as we would be using them extensively throughout the training now. All the best for the module